Welcome back to episode number 2. In episode number 1, we discussed about the basics of psychology and how things end up happening to us the way they do. And we said that we're born as innocent young babies talking real truth, and that by speaking real truth, look at Auntie, she's got a big pimple on her head, we get punished. That leads us to behave in certain ways. So most people live in the illusion that other human beings are not predictable. The fact is that most people, before they wake up and become conscious, are very predictable. So yes, we're all special. I'm not saying you're not special, I'm not special. What I'm saying is that most of us start playing a certain role from childhood on that then makes us behave in certain set manners that will actually become very predictable. Let's look at it. Take any movie you like, action movie specifically, Hollywood or Bollywood. And here's a prediction you can make, very simply. There will always have to be 3 main characters. Take Superman, Die Hard, any movie you like. First of all, we'll have to have the hero, right? The guy who always survives the shooting. Then, of course, the hero must have a villain to fight, because otherwise you have a very boring movie. The hero just sits around, drinks Coca-Cola, eats a hamburger, and what is he gonna do? So after the hero, we need the villain. And they fight each other, and it's very dramatic. And we all know what's gonna happen. The evil villain will have to die. But what are they fighting for? So who's missing? The victim. So every movie, actually you'll see, a part of French movies, because they always have a sad ending, you will see that there's a victim, a villain, and a hero. Having known that, now you can save a lot of money and not go back to the cinemas. The first filter you need to understand is that you may be acting more as a victim, more as a villain, or more as a hero. Let's describe the victim first. Why the victim first? Most people get educated to behave like a victim. Why can we say that? When you go to school, remember school days? Teacher knows best. Has it ever happened to you that you were sitting in some class, biology, math, and actually you knew the teacher was wrong? You knew it. And then you said, excuse me, isn't that wrong? And guess what? Spare the rod, spoil the child. Even at home sometimes, when you want to speak back to your parents, in my case, speaking back, that was not even part of the book. Am I upset with my parents? No, I was brought up the old-fashioned way, if you know what I'm saying. So most people learn one thing early in life. Speaking the truth doesn't pay. I'd rather be quiet, and I'd rather be doing what they tell me to do, because that's safer. Fair enough so far? Some people actually get broken psychologically to not be able to be responsible at all. And so these are the kind of people that just say, you know what, I'm gonna go to the job, please don't push me. I'm just trying to get my money. You know, I'm loyal, okay? I'm really loyal, I'll work hard, and don't push me. I don't even want to excel. So at that point, these people have partially even given up. And they just go through life, do whatever they're being told, and they're loyal, and they kind of work for you, and it's kind of hard to push them, because if you push them, you hurt their hearts, and then it's like an agreement between them and you, for example, to as long as they look at you with big goo-goo eyes and agree to do something, and they try really hard, you cannot push them, you know, because they're nice people, and you are not evil. So this is an agreement between the victim and the world, which makes it very hard to work with them and very hard for them to excel. Let's go to the hero. The heroes normally come from 2 corners. First, there's a hero who wakes up from being a victim and says, wow, I actually do have a choice in life. I can take control of my life. And they wake up and said, it really stinks to be a victim. And then they realize I can help all these people, and they start helping victims. Well, the fact is the victim does not want to be helped. Most victims are going, you know what? It's kind of easy to live the way I do right now. I don't want more responsibility. The only thing a victim wants is a hero to go and cry their tears, explain to them why life is evil to them, and not having to change their patterns. So this is when victims become a hero, or people come from very righteous family who do a lot of social work. They want to save the world at all costs. I'm all for saving the world. But people like that are not saving the world. Look at Haiti, what happened there. All these Save the People organizations came in, and they started fighting each other to help the Haitians, to the point where things came to a breakdown. So an unthinking, unconscious hero has got a problem. He or she feels really good about themselves because I'm helping. But actually the only thing they're doing is soothing the victim and saying, it's okay, stay the way you are. I understand why you are in this trouble. And they continue the pattern of supporting that behavior. Classic example, when girlfriends have got girlfriends who always meet the same guy but a different face, if you know what I'm saying. And they're always unlucky because they happen to meet the wrong guy. And instead of saying, what should you change? They always understand that she is so unlucky because things happen to her. Last player in the game is the villain. Villains are very simple. Villains either come from a pretty gung-ho hard family and they go, life's tough, whoever kicks tush the hardest wins. And or these are guys who actually were victims, then they became heroes and realized that people do not want to be saved. And when you're, I try to work so hard onto helping you, I'm done with you. When I say jump, you say how high, or otherwise I'm going to kick you in the pants. And life becomes easy because you get what you want. It seems good. And it actually works because you get things done. At home, in the company, things get done. What's the problem? You become isolated and actually become quite an egomaniacal person. What we're here to show and share with you is that neither being a victim, nor a villain, nor a hero will get you into peace, harmony, and actually success that will last with a peaceful heart. We are here on a journey to share with you how you can mature emotionally, psychologically, and mature people around you emotionally and psychologically. And suddenly, life becomes very nice and easy. Next week, we're going to discuss the victim as leader, the villain as leader, and the hero as leader, and why all of them are bound to fail more or less. See you next time.